Driving, washing out the strain. A concrete screen towering so high, flickering cool light to the open sky. 35 in a film loop, spinning around, projecting silent shadows on the grass-covered ground. Fireflies blinking in the tall prairie weeds as the analog heartbeat of the music proceeds. Into the night, under the concrete screen, the wildest retro story scene. The Mustang silhouette is sitting in the road, basking in the white and blue high contrast glow. A vintage popcorn machine cracking in the shack as the cassette ribbon counts away the final track. Highway wind noise from the distant country lane blends with the audio to ease the daily pain. No digital compression, no automated lines, just vintage cinematic frames in our designs. Cast iron window speakers hanging on the post, playing a vintage melody like a midnight ghost. You roll the windows down to catch the summer air, letting the prairie breeze toss your hair. So watch the cinematic horizon ignite tonight. We're chasing the ghosts in the projector light, with the pounding vintage drum machine sound and a non-stop vintage octave bass line bound. Let the triumphant rolling Juno synth lead soar far past the limits of this old field floor. An independent story flickering so bright before the silver film reel fades into the night. Feel the arpeggios cut through the dark night sky. tree lines, triumphant synth leads, fading out so sweet. Goodbye to the shadows on the empty seat.
Tokens jingle in my denim jacket sleeve. I'm standing in the shadows and I don't know how to leave. The pixelated monsters flicker on the glass screen bright, but my eyes are fixed on you across the room tonight. The neon grid lines underneath my boxy leather shoes are glowing with the colors of a lover's midnight blues. I drop a quarter coin inside the slot to start the game. The digital attract mode screen is flashing with your name. I grip the plastic joystick but my hands begin to shake. Too many heavy promises, I'm terrified to break. The electronic chimes are ringing through the crowded hall. I'm watching for your shadow as the evening shadows fall. A vintage pulse is taking over every single wire. An analog frequency of purely dark desire. Arcade is calling, SOS tonight. Arcade is calling in the glowing light. Arcade is calling, listen to my plea. Arcade is calling, rescue you and me. Arcade is calling, SOS tonight. Arcade is calling, paint the dark so bright. Arcade is calling, high scores on the screen. The wildest fantasy that we have ever seen. Whoa. SOS. The cocktail table glass reflects the magenta spotlight beam. We're moving like two avatars inside a cyber dream. You slide your hand beside me as the game begins to count. I feel the static tension and the pressure start to mount. Don't let our love fade out into a digital game over. Just step into my rhythm and become my static lover. The heavy synthesizer notes are bouncing off the wall. We'll catch each other quickly if we ever start to fall. Forget the world outside this room, the cold suburban street. Just lose your lonely heart inside this heavy disco beat. The electronic chimes are ringing through the crowded hall. I'm watching for your shadow as the evening shadows fall. A vintage pulse is taking over every single wire. An analog frequency of purely dark desire. Arcade is calling, SOS tonight. Arcade is calling in the glowing light. Arcade is calling, listen to my plea. Arcade is calling, rescue you and me. Arcade is calling, SOS tonight. Arcade is calling, paint the dark so bright. Arcade is calling, high scores on the screen. The wildest fantasy midnight train goes screaming like a phantom passing by. The transit tiles are shining with a damp and heavy gleam. We're standing on the platform like a picture in a dream. You dropped a copper token down the old mechanical slot, moving through the turnstile with a look that's blazing hot. Your shadow stands defined by a green graffiti wall, waiting for the echoes of the bassline to fall. They try to compromise us in this cold and crowded town, but we've got the vintage rhythm that can tear the pillars down. And we can't back it down, no, the tracks are burning bright. We are catching the express train through the middle of the night. The steel wheels are turning, hear the engine start to roar. We're stepping to the rhythm as we open up the door. Oh, wake me up before the train can leave the station floor. Let the majestic vintage synths unleash a stadium roar. With a heavy analog bass note pounding deep beneath our boots, we are running wild and free along the metropolitan routes. Hear the small venue arena crowd cheering from the stair as we turn this subway darkness into retro pop flair. The corrugated steel doors are slamming with a thud as the underground electricity runs hot inside our blood. A crinkled morning paper blows across the wooden bench, filled with all the worries that the melodies will quench. They speak about the future like a cold digital design, but they don't know the power of an active borderline. I see a leather collar pull the pie against the cold. We are writing a dynamic script that's never yet been told, and we can't back it down, no, the tracks are burning bright. We are catching the express train through the middle of the night. The steel wheels are turning, hear the engine start to roar. We're stepping to the rhythm as we open up the door. Oh, wake me up before the train can leave the station floor. Let the majestic vintage synths unleash a stadium roar. With a heavy analog bass note pounding deep beneath Turn the subway darkness into retro pop flair. Down in the subway lines, where the neon design shines. Transit of the heart, we will never part. The heavy silent winter snowfall blankets every single alpine pine outside, as the sub-zero twilight sky turns deep violet on the scenic mountain ride. I see you by the panoramic floor-to-ceiling windows of this warm timber space, with a brand new kind of peaceful quiet settling across your beautiful face. Moving colorful lines down the steep slopes, so soft and slow, as the green neon trail markers blink brightly beneath the fresh white snow. Your bright neon colored retro ski suit hangs upon a heavy wooden peg, beside a row of vintage wooden skis with classic bindings near the copper keg. Untouched inside our painted ceramic mugs on the table, near a scattered spread of vintage winter travel brochures telling a holiday fable. I watch your hands find your pockets as you whisper my name through the room, and suddenly the freezing mountain twilight turns into a glorious romantic bloom. The stone fireplace is crackling loud, casting a massive golden amber ray, washing all the lingering doubts and frozen adolescent fears completely away. We don't need any grand apologies or historical explanations in the dark. Just let the cheerful polyphonic synth brass ignite our matching teenage spark. Oh, give us just one more green light, give us just one more triumphant try. Meet me inside the warm cozy glow beneath this magnificent sub-zero sky. We don't have to overanalyze the destination or decide our whole fate tonight. We just need to let the green signal turn and step directly into the light. I've spent so many reckless years learning how to build a defense and stay, but looking at you now, I'm finally ready to throw all my suitcases away. No heavy dramatic speeches required, no frantic rush left inside our chest. Just one more green light blinking bright to bring our wandering spirits to rest. Yeah, the old night is melting away like snow under the synthesizer drum, as we choose to take this ultimate stride into the beautiful years to come. We can't change the icy patches we hit or fix the historical past mistakes, but we can as the driving Lindrum pattern hits its perfect stride, erasing the memory of every single highway where our younger spirits collided. The stone fireplace is crackling loud, casting a massive golden amber ray, washing all the lingering doubts and frozen adolescent fears completely away. We don't need any grand apologies or historical explanations in the dark. Just let the cheerful polyphonic synth brass ignite our matching teenage spark. Oh, give us just one more green light, give us just one more triumphant try. Meet me inside the warm cozy glow beneath this magnificent sub-zero sky. We don't have to overanalyze the destination or decide our whole fate tonight. We just need to let the green signal turn and step directly into the light. I've spent so many reckless years learning how to build a defense and stay, but looking at you now, I'm finally ready to throw all my suitcases away. No heavy dramatic speech is required, no frantic rush left inside our chest. Just one more green light blinking bright to bring our wandering spirits to rest. Yeah, the old night is melting away like snow under the synthesizer drum, as we choose to take this ultimate stride into the beautiful years to come. No more hesitation on the slopes, no more running from the absolute truth we hold. We found the golden frequency that can turn the coldest sub-zero winter into gold. The vintage electric guitar takes the lead, breaking beautifully through the alpine air, spreading a sense of graduation, victory, and absolute freedom everywhere. The heavy silent winter snowfall blankets every single alpine pine outside, as the sub-zero twilight sky turns deep violet on the scenic mountain ride. I see you by the panoramic floor, ceiling windows of this warm timber space, with a brand new kind of peaceful quiet settling across your beautiful face. The ski is moving colorful lines down the steep slope, so soft and slow, as the green neon trail markers blink brightly beneath the fresh white snow. Your bright neon colored retro ski suit hangs upon a heavy wooden peg. Dipping down behind the jagged canyon line, painting all the crimson mesas in a silhouette divine.
An isolated service station hums beneath the twilight heat, where the endless blacktop highway and the desert gravel meet.
The incandescent bulbs above to see where we should go. Oh, desert sunset, swallow up the plains, break the heavy boundaries of our childhood chains. The amber sky is bleeding out across the canyon floor. We're heading for a future that we've never seen before. Let the digital leaves rattle through the dashboard stereo clean. We are the kings of the highway in a vintage movie scene. The glass door soda machine delivers a bottle icy cold, with a heavy metal pop top that is satisfying to hold.
We lean against the chrome bumper as the colors turn to rust. Watching long-haul semi-trucks kick up columns of desert dust.
Your aviators catch the final glow of dying western light.
A simple moment of transition just before the coming night.
The rusted glass cylinder pump is clicking out a steady measurement slow, while we unfold the paper roadmap on the hood to see where we should go. Oh, desert sunset, swallow up the plains, break the heavy boundaries of our childhood chains. The amber sky is bleeding out across the canyon floor. We're heading for a future that we've never seen before. Let the digital leads rattle through the dashboard stereo clean. We are the kings of the highway in a vintage movie scene. The asphalt twists along the ragged mountain spine, where freezing coastal fog erases every highway line. At 5:15 a.m. the world is swallowed in the gray, a cold and heavy mist that hides the dawning of the day. The yellow high beams pierce the dark, but hit a wall of ghost. I am a solitary runner on a jagged northern coast, inside the 1984 elite sports machine. The dashboard gauge is glowing cold and artificial green. The engine idles low, a mechanical heart inside the chill, while down below the unseen ocean thunders at the hill. On the asphalt lies a broken plastic shell, a dark magnetic ribbon with a tragic tale to tell. Unspooled and tangled where the freezing dampness clings. We traded all our freedom for these heavy iron wings. The wipers sweep a steady, slow and rhythmic sound, but no salvation on this highway can be found. Drift away!
Endless drift into the night, far beyond the reach of any guiding light.
Drift away!
Endless drift across the edge, a cold mechanical promise on a lonely ledge. Turn the dial, kill the sound, surrender to the blind, leaving all the fragments of a broken world behind. Drift away, endless drift into the gray, where the morning light is washed away.
The driver's side door stands open to the freezing air. The leather seats are cold, reflecting absolute despair. No shortwave radio signal cuts through this heavy wall, just the static white noise of the curtain's heavy fall.
The tires hug the precipice, where black rocks meet the foam. A desperate, lonely pathway that will never lead us home. The brake lights cast a bleeding crimson shadow in the damp, like a dying fire flashing on an old forgotten lamp. Drift away, endless drift into the night, far beyond the reach of any guiding light. Drift away, endless drift across the edge, a cold mechanical promise on a lonely ledge. Turn the dial, kill the sound, surrender to the blind, leaving all the fragments of a broken world behind. Drift away, endless drift into the gray.
Aggressive synths begin to tear the freezing air. A fast syncopated panic born of absolute despair. The feedback screeches from the guitar strings like wind, the final dark accounts of every vintage sin. No cosmic flight across the silver sky, just a breathless whisper and a mechanical sigh,
Locked inside the shadow of the coastal drive.
endless drift into the blind, nothing left behind. Cold TR-808 strike the final shell, where the dark waves swell. Endless drift, frozen still on the edge of the hill. Terminal reads 3:30. Standing alone where the world cannot see. A gravel-strewn rooftop high over the town, watching the Manhattan towers drown. The autumn air is damp, freezing and still. Thick, heavy fog creeping over the hill. The skyscraper spires are hidden from sight, just glowing with safety lamps bleeding out bright. Amber and crimson and neon-hued gold diffused through the mist like a story untold. An empty glass bottle of sweet tab soda rolls on the concrete as the chilly wind blows. My numeric pager is clipped to my sleeve, flashing a number that I can't believe. A 7-digit warning code blinking in green, the loneliest message this circuit has seen. Look down at the streets, look up at the cloud. The silence up here is incredibly loud. The chrome-plated boombox is spinning the tape, providing my spirit a musical escape. A mechanical heartbeat is fighting the chill as the city below stays frozen and still. We are sending amber signals through the heavy haze, lost inside the matrix of these lonely days. Can you catch the frequency before the night is gone? A solitary outlaw waiting for the dawn. Turn up the volume on the dual cassette frame. The electronic vapor is whispering your name. I hit the play button on the giant chrome deck, feeling the sub-bass vibrate through my neck. The magnetic ribbons are spinning around, filling this desolate space with the sound. The heavy Italo groove starts to expand, drifting away past these concrete lands. I look over the ledge to the asphalt below, where the yellow caps used to flicker and glow. But nobody's walking the avenue sleep, locked in the digital slumber so deep. I type a response on the payphone wall plate, trying to alter the path of our fate. Our beautiful connection is drifting off course, separated by an invisible force. But this vintage arpeggio keeps me alive, giving my engine the power to strive. Look down at the streets, look up at the cloud. The silence up here is incredibly loud. The chrome-plated boombox is spinning the tape, providing my spirit a musical escape. A mechanical heartbeat is fighting the chill as the city below stays frozen and still. We are sending amber signals through the heavy haze, lost inside the matrix of these lonely days. Can you catch the frequency before the night is gone? A solitary outlaw waiting for the dawn. Turn up the volume on the dual cassette frame. The electronic vapor is whispering your name. Pager buzzing on the leather coat, fading like a long-lost radio note. Laser beams of amber cutting through the gray, trying to find a pathway to a brighter day. Can you hear me calling from the rooftop floor? Are you standing waiting by your apartment door? Don't let the static terminate the line. We are running out of atmospheric time. We are sending amber signals through the heavy haze, lost inside the matrix of these lonely days. Can you catch the frequency before the night is gone? A solitary outlaw waiting for the dawn. Turn up the volume on the dual cassette frame. The electronic vapor is whispering your name. Amber signals. The pager screen goes dark. Chrome boombox finishes its final track. 3:30 a.m. Vanishing into the Manhattan gray.
Factory floors vibrating with a heavy beat. The sound of turbines humming in the winter heat. I see a silhouette against the iron frame. A rogue technician playing an automated game. Something is cooking in the power grid tonight. A million circuits flashing in the pale blue light. I watch the pressure gauges rising to the peak, looking for the language that we used to speak. The temperature is climbing up the copper wire. We're turning cold machinery into a fire. But if you want to unlock what is locked inside, you cannot let your true intentions try to hide. The terminal is flashing in a warning red. I am a code inside the heavy machine tonight. You gotta treat the analog components right. If you wanna run this engine, better pay the price. You cannot spin the wheels or shake the loaded dice. I am a phantom in the high voltage stream, the master architects of a cybernetic dream. So make your move before the morning whistles blow, and let the power of the central station flow. Yeah, the pressure is rising in the pipe. The steam is venting from the automated valve, a complex riddle that the engineers can't solve. I trace the terminal screen with a steady hand, the lone commander of a changing industrial land. You think you can just flip the master, break a switch, and leave my heart stranded in a digital ditch. But there are protocols that you must follow down before you claim the keys to this industry town. The temperature is climbing up the copper wire. We're turning cold machinery into a fire. But if you want to unlock what is locked inside, you cannot let your true intentions try to hide. The terminal is flashing in a warning red. I am a code inside the heavy machine tonight. You gotta treat the analog components right. If you wanna run this engine, better pay the price. You
mainframe forbid. With the overdreaming guitar screaming through the code, we're blasting down the highway on a retro mode. Yeah, the synth sun is glowing pink and hot. We're giving everything for the freedom that we got. Turn it up, let the vintage rock power blast. We're leaving the simulation in the past. Mainframe forbid. With the overdriven guitar screaming through the code, we're blasting down the highway on a retro mode. Yeah, the synth sun is glowing pink and hot. We're giving everything for the freedom that we got. Turn it up, let the vintage rock power blast. We're leaving the simulation in the past. Crash the system down, out of the grid. The sirens echo down the concrete generator hall. The tracking grids are tracing every fluctuation call. They think we're going to surrender to the gridiron command, but we are siphoning the current right across the valley land. The outlaws run in the middle of the night, looking for the power junctions hidden from their side. What you trying to do with your life on the screen? Gotta keep the terminal output running fast and clean. We don't need the central mandate or their luxury design. We just want the raw voltage running down our wire line. Bypass the breakers, let the generators run. We are taking the current before the hunt's begun. No automated firewall can hold this turbine drive. Maxing out the vintage dials just to stay alive. Break out, let the system power grow deep inside the hydro plant where the renegades go. Break out, we gotta let the current flow. The searchlights are panning through the heavy rain squalls, sweeping the masonry of the reinforced structural wall. Somebody take this modified vehicle and hide it from the scan. We're overriding the valve systems according to our plan. I wanna be the one to break the energy banks, draining all the high voltage cells from the primary tank. The vintage Simmons drums are dropping a heavy metallic beat as the copper conduits melt beneath the
currents before the hunt's begun. No automated firewall can hold this turbine drive. Maxing up the vintage dials just to stay alive. Break out, let the system power grow deep inside the hydro plant where the renegades go. Break out, we gotta let the current flow. The yellow plastic flashlight is rolling on the floor as we force the heavy padlock on the primary control door. The rain keeps drumming against the corrugated steel, but we don't care about the warnings that their computer programs feel. A dramatic vintage analog synth brass, it splits the dark storm air, giving our modified engine everything it needs to tear. Just pull the main injector switch, let the power cell ignite. We are vanishing into the mountains in the middle of the night. Bypass the breakers, let the generators run. We are taking the currents before the hunt's begun. No automated firewall can hold this turbine drive. Maxing up the vintage dials just to stay alive. Break out, let the system power grow deep inside the hydro plant where the renegades go. Break out, we gotta let the current flow.
Keep the industrial turbine whirring through the pouring rain as we drain the central power grid to blind the tracking brain. Current locked down, max the overdrive.
Never look back on the turbine track. We stay alive. View. vocals sing.